Anything, any one of you, anything you know about heart? Gargi? Fatima Khatun? Now answer me, what do you know anything about heart? Tell me what do you know about the heart? Till now, your ma'am has taken classes on this already, okay? So just let me know, what do you understand about heart? What are the things that you know about heart? So what is the function of the heart? So what is the size of the heart? Where is heart located? Anybody? Rahul?
Ma'am,
Yes, tell me, answer me.
ma'am, heart helps in pumping blood.
The function of the heart is to pump blood. Okay? So when the heart pumps, your aorta will carry this oxygenated blood and they will supply to all over part of your body. So what is the size of your heart? Now you just tell me what might be the size. Just guess what might be the size of your own heart.
Ma'am, the size of our fist.
Yeah, the size of your fist. Okay, where is heart located? Heart is
Mediastinum.
in the mediastinum in the left. Okay, do not forget to mention left mediastinum. Okay, what are the organs associated with heart? So what are the organs associated with the heart? With heart, what are the organs associated with? What are the nearby structures that you will find? Lungs. In between the lungs, the heart is there, right? So lungs, and what else? What are the organs associated with heart?
Capillaries.
So today we'll be discussing about heart. Okay, let's see. The heart is a pumping organ. Okay, the heart is the function of the heart is to pump blood. Okay, and to supply to all over part of the body. Okay, the heart is located in thoracic cavity. All right, posterior to the sternum. You know, right? Sternum, which is what is sternum? The sternum is your bone which connects your rib cage. Okay, so the heart is located posterior to your sternum, superior to the diaphragm. Okay, so diaphragm is a muscle, and you will see in the picture. Okay, diaphragm is your muscle. Okay, your respiratory muscle. Did you see the picture? Posterior to the sternum, superior to the on the top of the diaphragm, and in between the lungs. Okay, the tip of the heart is called apex. All right, the tip of the heart is called as the apex. What about the bottom? Okay, the bottom is known as a, what is that? It is known as, then if the tip is known as the apex, then the bottom is known as the base. Okay,
Base.
so where is heart located? The heart is located in the thoracic cavity. Okay, posterior to the sternum, superior to the diaphragm, in between the lungs. All right, the tip of the heart is known as the apex, and the lower border is known as the base. Okay, so now coming to the layers. So all of you are aware of this. So how many layers does the heart have? Like everybody has their own layers, right? Even when you have a fruit, you suppose if you have oranges, it have their own layers. When you have mangoes, it has their own layers. Likewise, even the heart has their own layers. So how many layers are there? There are 3 layers. Now you tell me loudly, every one of you, what are the 3 layers? Now tell me, what are the 3 layers? Pericardium,
Pericardium.
and myocardium. Okay,
Endocardium.
pericardium are the outermost layer. Okay, and then endocardium is your innermost layer. Okay, and then myocardium is your middle layer. All right, so when you peel, suppose when you take off suppose if you have cabbage, so it does have many layers, so you have to take it out just to eat those inner part. Okay, so likewise pericardium, the outer one are the pericardium. Okay, likewise they have, the heart has 3 layers. The outer one is the pericardium, the middle one is the myocardium, and the endocardium is your innermost layer. Okay, So how many chambers do your heart have? And then what are the valves? Now you tell me. This is just a revision class, okay? You have studied already. So now this is just a revision class, okay? So now tell me what are the valves of the heart and how many chambers do your heart have? Answer me. How many chambers? And how
Four
many
chambers.
Four
yes, four
chambers.
chambers. What are the names of the chamber are?
Atria and ventricles.
Huh? The chambers are
2 atrium and 2 ventricle.
atrium and two ventricles. So what are the atrium? You should say the right atrium. Okay.
Right atrium,
Yes.
right ventricle, left
Right
ventricle.
ventricle, left ventricle.
Okay. So the deoxygenated will come and collect at which one? The atrium or the ventricle? The left or the right? Tell me. The deoxygenated blood. The deoxygenated blood collected from your inferior, from your lower limb and then upper limb, they are going to collect in your inferior vena cava and superior vena cava, and they are going to drop at which part, which chamber? Tell me which chamber this deoxygenated blood will be collected first. The first it will come to the atrium.
Right atrium.
The right atrium or the left atrium?
Right atrium, ma'am.
Right atrium, okay. So in between the right atrium and right ventricle, what is that valve? What is that valve present?
Tricuspid valve.
Tricuspid valve, okay. After the blood will pass from your right atrium, okay, through the tricuspid valve, and then the blood will drop to which chamber?
Left atrium.
Right ventricle, okay. From right atrium it will come to the right ventricle through your tricuspid valve, and after that the blood will be, okay, the blood will be passing through your pulmonary artery, okay. All the artery carries oxygenated blood except your pulmonary artery, but in this case pulmonary artery carry deoxygenated blood, okay. And then this blood, they are going to the pulmonary artery, and then they will go to the lungs, okay. In lungs the blood is going to purified, okay. The deoxygenated blood will be oxygenated, and then the oxygenated blood will be bring by which artery or which vein? It will bring back by 4 blood vessel. What is that 4 blood vessel name? Is it an artery or is it a vein?
Which one, ma'am?
So the deoxygenated blood will come to right atrium, right? Through the tricuspid valve they will pass, and then the blood will collect to the right ventricle. After from the right ventricle, it will pass to the pulmonary artery. This pulmonary artery, they will take up the blood, and then they will take the blood to the lungs. Inside the lungs, in the lungs, the blood will be purified. The blood will be oxygenated. So the exchange blood, the oxygenated blood will be bring back to the heart, okay. So which is the artery? Is that an artery or is that a vein? Which blood vessel bring this oxygenated blood from the lungs to your heart?
Pulmonary vein.
Yeah, the pulmonary vein. Okay, very good. Okay, there are 4 pulmonary vein. These 4 pulmonary vein, they are going to bring this oxygenated blood to your which chamber?
Left atrium.
Yeah, to the left atrium, okay. And then it will pass through which valve?
Mitral valve.
Yes, mitral valve. And after that, the oxygenated blood will be finally at the left ventricle.
Ventricle.
Okay, from the left ventricle, the blood will be ejected to aorta. It will pass on through the aortic valve, okay. From aortic valve, the blood will pass on through aorta. From aorta, it will pass on to the different parts of your body. It will go to every artery, okay, small artery. This artery will supply every organ of your body, every tissue, every organ, every cell, all right. So now the heart
Yes,
has
ma'am.
3 layers: pericardium, endocardium, and myocardium. It has 4 chambers, the 2 atrium and the 2 ventricles. Okay, the valves are the mitral valves, okay, your aortic valve, your tricuspid valve, and your pulmonary valve. Again, okay, your tricuspid valve is present between which chamber?
Right atrium and right ventricle.
Yeah, very good. Okay, and then the mitral valve is present between
Left atrium
Left
and left
atrium and
left
left ventricle.
ventricle. Okay, okay, and then your aortic valve is present at the root of aorta. Okay, and then your pulmonary valve is present at the root of this pulmonary vessel, artery. All right. So now the heart, okay, function. The heart pumps oxygen and nutrient-rich blood to the organs, tissues, and cells of the body, and they eliminate waste product. So now the blood is carried from the heart to the organs through the artery, through the arterioles and capillary. Okay, the blood will be carried first. The oxygenated blood will be, the left ventricle will contract, and then the oxygenated blood will pass on through the aorta. All right. And then from the aorta it will go to the different arteries. Okay, from the arteries they will become small, and then they are known as the arterial. Okay, the arteries, they will become into smaller arterioles. Okay, from this arteriole they will go to the capillaries. Okay, from this capillary your venules will come. Okay, the small veins. Okay, from venules they will come, and then again it will come your vein. Okay, the capillaries is the area where your exchange of these gases, exchange of these your electrolyte, exchange of all these things happens. All right, in these capillaries. So the blood returns to the heart through the venules and through the veins. Okay, all the blood will return to the heart again through the veins and the venules. All right, the oxygenated blood will pass on through the aorta and then through the arteries and again to the arterioles, and again they will be at the capillaries. Okay, from the capillaries the blood, the deoxygenated blood will goes up to the venules and then to the vein and again to the superior and inferior vena cava, and then it will drop to your right atrium. All right, so now let's see the layers of the heart. So now let's see the layers of the heart. Okay, pericardium. Okay, the heart is surrounded by a fibrous area called the pericardium. Okay, the heart is surrounded by pericardium. The function of the pericardium is to limit cardiac distension and restrict excessive movement, to protect and to lubricate. All right. So if you do not have this pericardium, what will happen? Okay, the function of this pericardium is to limit your cardiac distension. Okay, if your heart keeps on distending, okay, so what will happen? Okay, so the function of pericardium is to limit your cardiac distension, okay, and to restrict excessive movement. And then one thing again, to protect and lubricate. Okay, to moisturize. Okay, to protect and to lubricate the heart. All right, so the pericardium is composed of, again, 3 layers. Okay, the visceral, the parietal, okay, and then your pericardial cavity. All right, the pericardium is the outer cover, okay, that surrounds the heart. When you see heart, the heart, if you want to see the heart, you won't be seeing the heart exactly. The first thing is you will see the heart, you will see pericardium. The pericardium will be covering your whole heart. Only after cutting the pericardium you will see the heart directly. All right, so pericardium is nothing but the serous outer fibrous cover, okay, that protects the heart. All right, so now coming to the endocardium. Okay, now you will see endocardium and myocardium in the pictures also. All right, so endocardium, they are the innermost deepest layer of the heart. All right, so even I can relate this example in case of the even potato also, the innermost layers of the potatoes. Okay, we can, I'm giving you just example. Even in the same way, the innermost layers of the heart, we term it as endocardium. All right, and then the myocardium is the middle layer. All right, The myocardium is the middle, the thickest layer of the heart. Okay, they contains the muscle fiber which are responsible for pumping. So myocardium, that is why people say myocardial infarction when your myocardium are being infarcted or leg of the blood supply. So myocardium, they are the thickest. Okay, they contains muscle fiber. They are mainly responsible for pumping. Okay, your myocardium is solely responsible for pumping. All right. So in this endocardium, okay, your cardiac conduction system are located. So what are the conducting system of the heart? Now you tell me. I think you have said it already. Okay, the conducting system of the heart. What are the components of the conducting system of the heart? Did you remember your SA node, your AV node, the natural pacemaker, of the heart? These are the cardiac conduction system. Okay, your SA node, your AV node, your Purkinje fiber, your bundle of his, they are all located in your endocardium. All right, but your myocardium, they contain muscle fiber. They are solely responsible for pumping. Okay, for contraction. Now, chambers of the heart. The chamber, there are 4 chambers: the right atrium, the right ventricle, the left atrium, and the left ventricle. So now coming to the atria first, okay, the left and the right atrium. So your inferior vena cava and your superior vena cava, they will collect all the deoxygenated blood, all right, and then they will drop at the right atrium. Okay, from the right atrium, they will pass through the tricuspid valve. Okay, and then the blood will be collected finally at the right ventricle. So the right ventricle has to pass this blood to the pulmonary artery. Okay, through this pulmonic valve. Okay, they have to pass through this pulmonic valve, and then the blood will go to the lungs through this pulmonary artery, and there the blood will be oxygenated, and then the blood will be bringing back. Okay, the oxygenated blood will be bringing back by your 4 pulmonary vein. All right, and then the blood will be dropped into the left atria. They have to pass to the mitral valve, and then the blood will finally drop to the left ventricle. All right, from the left ventricle, the blood will come to the aorta. It has to pass through aortic valve, and then the oxygenated blood will travel to all over the body. Okay, and then they will supply to every organ, every tissue. All right. Now, okay, so this is about the right atria and left atrium. Okay, let's see. The right atrium, okay, the right atrium receives deoxygenated blood from the body through superior vena cava. Okay, from your superior vena cava, they receive this deoxygenated blood from your upper limb, and then the inferior vena cava from your lower limb. Where and then coming to the left atrium, okay, the left atrium, they receive oxygenated blood from the lungs, okay, through 4 pulmonary vein. Is it understandable? Any doubt till now? Any queries? Any queries? Any queries? So what is pericardium? Now tell me what is pericardium? Now tell me what is pericardium? Pericardium are the